This is a regular meeting of the Township Committee. Public notice of this meeting has been given as required by the Open Public Meetings Law. A resolution was adopted on January 1st, 2022, designating this date, this hall, and 7:30 p.m. as the time for this regular meeting of the Township Committee of the Township of Union in the County of Union. A notice of each and every meeting of the Township Committee was posted in accordance with the aforesaid Open Public Meetings Law in one public place reserved for the posting of ordinances and official notices of the Township of Union, namely the bulletin board next to the clerk's office. In addition thereto, a copy of said resolution was forwarded to the local source in Star Ledger. A copy of said resolution is on file with the clerk of the Township.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Good evening, everyone. This evening, the prayer will be led by Deputy Mayor Cavadas, and Committeeman People will lead us in the flag salute. Would you all please stand?
God of power, might, wisdom, and justice, through you authority is rightly administered, laws are enacted, and judgment is decreed. Assist this Township Committee with your spirit of counsel and fortitude, and guide us to seek righteousness, justice, and mercy, and assist us in leading our Township with honesty and integrity. Amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Madam Clerk, can I have a roll call, please?
Ms. Delsfort?
Here.
Mr. Florio?
Here.
Mr. People?
Here.
Ms. Cavadas?
Here.
Mayor Figueredo?
Here. Could I have a motion to approve the minutes of the conference and regular session of April 12th?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can we move on with the ordinances and resolutions, Madam Clerk?
I have for your consideration on second and final reading an ordinance adopting a revision and codification of the ordinances of the Township.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
An ordinance adopting a revision and codification of the ordinances of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey.
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Ms. Delsfort?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. People?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figueredo?
Yes.
Amending Chapter 26658 entitled No Stopping or Standing and 26666 Schedule 15 entitled Parking by Permit Only in Residential Areas. This ordinance affects Green Lane.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
An ordinance amending Chapter 26658 entitled No Stopping or Standing and 26666 Schedule 15 entitled Parking by Permit Only in Residential Areas by the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey. This ordinance affects Green Lane.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Ms. Delsfort?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. People?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figueredo?
Yes.
Amending Ordinance 3729 to add a handicap spot in front of 985 Stuyvesant Avenue.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
An ordinance amending the designation of restricted parking spaces for use by persons with special vehicle identification cards in the Township of Union, Union County, New Jersey. This ordinance creates a handicap parking space in front of 985 Stuyvesant Avenue.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Ms. Delsfort?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. People?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figueredo?
Yes.
Establishing a cap bank for the 2022 calendar year.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
Calendar year 2022 ordinance to establish a cap bank, authorizing that any amount not appropriated as part of the final budget shall be retained as an exception to final appropriation in either of the next two succeeding years.
Is there anyone from the audience who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Ms. Delsfort?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. People?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figueredo?
Yes.
The following resolutions requesting the County of Union support and approve the installation of LED solar crosswalks on 5 county roads throughout the township.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Authorizing an award of contract to Puglisi Pool Service for maintenance, repairs, and masonry work for the Knights of Columbus Pool for a fee not to exceed $36,800.
Move to authorize the contract.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing an agreement with Robert Varity Esquire for the review of a subpoena for documents from the Police Department for a fee not to exceed $5,000.
Move to approve the agreement.
Second.
All in favor?
Authorizing a professional services agreement with Colliers Engineering and Design for special inspection services for the new main library for a fee not to exceed $430,000.
Move to authorize the service agreement.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Authorizing $200,000 in American Rescue Plan funding for economic development initiatives.
For approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Authorizing an award of contract to Pearl Auto Body to have a police vehicle painted for a fee not to exceed $4,500.
Move to award the contract.
Second.
All in favor?
Authorizing the payment of all approved vouchers for solid waste collection, haulage, and disposal at the interim rate of $75.09 per ton for household waste and $107.12 per ton for bulky waste for the month of March.
Move to authorize the payment.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Amending Resolution 2022-68, increasing the amount to Riggins, Inc. by an additional $50,000 for the purchase of fuel for township vehicles for a total contract amount not to exceed $190,000. State contract number 19 Fleet 00969.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Rescinding Resolution 2022-101, which authorized the purchase of an air compressor from Granger, Inc., as the compressor is no longer available and another model has to be purchased.
Move to approve the purchase.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the purchase of an air compressor from Granger, Inc. for the Police Department for an amount not to exceed $4,683.52, State Contract 19 Fleet 00566.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the purchase of LED crosswalk systems from Garden State Highway Products, Inc. at the sole responsive quote not to exceed $46,782.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the renewal of plenary retail consumption license number 2019-33044011, 1181 Liquor Corp. for the annual period of July 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2022, a pocket license.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Supporting the application of Green Lane Distribution LLC to receive a Class 3 cannabis wholesaler and Class 4 cannabis distributor license from the New Jersey Cannabis Regulatory Commission.
Move to approve the application.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I ask you to approve the finances as listed on the agenda.
Move to file and approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Following communications from Terry Milanda, Tax Collector, requesting the Township Committee authorize checks issued to the following, representing the redemption of tax sale certificates as listed on the agenda.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Deirdre Peterson, Golden Rule Lodge number 50, requesting to close off Berkeley Place at Carnegie Place, Oswald Place, and Waldorf Place on Saturday, May 28th, 2022, from 3 to 7 p.m. for a fundraising event.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Angela Cuso-Zaro, St. Anthony Church, Belleville, requesting the use of the Showmobile on May 21st, 22nd, 2022.
Move to deny the request.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
From Joseph Venezia, Township Engineer, requesting the following payments. Payment number 4 to Crossroads Construction, Inc., in the amount of $286,619.24 for work completed through April 15th, 2022. Payment number 8 and final to Grenada Construction Corporation in the amount of $93,685.76 for work completed through April 15th, 2022.
Move to authorize the payments.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Fatima Raymond's Special Improvement District, requesting approval for the 2022 SID budget.
Move to approve the budget.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Herman Williams, J&J Any City Tours, requesting to park approximately 15 cars in Lot 20 on Caldwell Avenue on Saturday, April 30th, 2022, from 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. for a day trip.
I would approve it based on what the applicant has to park at their own risk.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Ratifying request from St. Demetrius Greek Orthodox Church to close off Waterway Avenue on Friday, April 22nd, 2022, at 8 p.m.
For approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The following department reports: Police Department, Municipal Court, Fire Department, and Accounts.
Move to file and approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That concludes my part of the agenda.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We'll go to our committee reports. Committeeman Florio.
Thank you very much, Mayor. From our Police Department, I have a few things here. First of all, we have the numbers from the past 2 weeks in calls for service were 2,125. Directed patrol was 995 and 52 arrests. We have 2 weeks of reports from our speed program, which is to try and enforce speed regulations in our town to a greater extent. From the week of April 18th through the 22nd, there were actually 196 stops, okay, during that 2-week period alone. On streets like Colonial Avenue, Liberty Avenue, Salem Road, Vauxhall, Union Avenue, Walker Road, Oakland Avenue, and several others. During the 2 weeks from April 11th through the 15th, there were a total of 183 stops in those streets. Again, similar streets with a few other different ones. Again, it is not our really desire to hand out tickets and to do this, but we are trying to control the traffic. The speed that is going on in our town is one of our major complaints. The only thing I'll say that's a little bit of an improvement was the last time I reported this was almost 50% union residents who were getting stopped. Now, in the last 4 weeks is about 30%. So at least maybe some of our residents are getting the message on this, that we are serious about controlling the speed in our community. I have a report. Over the past 2 weeks, the police department had run multiple pedestrian safety details throughout the town, again, connecting with our people. The focus at this time is primarily on education of our township residents with regards to pedestrian safety. But the department will continue with more details over the next few months, focusing more on enforcement. On April 23rd, the Union Police Department Quality of Life officers observed a vehicle traveling on Route 22 westbound that was entered as a felony vehicle wanted for a shooting incident. We were able to see these things because of license plate tracking and so forth. Officers successfully conducted a felony stop of the vehicle and detained 2 males inside the vehicle without an incident. The state police responded on the scene and took into custody the vehicle and will continue their investigation into the shooting. One of the males inside the vehicle was arrested on numerous active warrants. And again, and I've said this many times, the police department is requesting that township residents never leave their cars running while on a run or a quick errand, or leave their keys in the vehicle when it's parked. The department is continuously taking stolen motor vehicle reports that can be easily prevented with the assistance of the residents. This is going on statewide. We're getting reports from all different towns. This is just going on here. People, you know, and almost everyone that reports stolen has left keys, literally, or the fob in the car, or left the car open, or shown, let's say, some valuable in the car, and people will break into the car. I'll just offer a little bit of an opinion. I mean, we don't have, I'm going to say, civilian watch districts or things going on, but, you know, when you go to bed at night, take a look out your window, 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. If you see anybody walking around that looks suspiciously, call the police, okay? They will respond immediately. Most of this stuff happens at night. We have patrols trying to track this stuff down, but you can't patrol 650 streets. So we're asking you possibly, just take a look out your window at night. If you see someone walking around, call the police department so we can respond to try and stop some of these things that are going on. Lastly, I want to take a few minutes to talk about something. Our police director, who's sitting out there in the back of our audience, is retiring this week. One of the best moves I think we made in this community about 13 years ago, the police were having a little bit of a morale problem. We brought Dan Zeeser in. Dan turned that department around with the help of a lot of his officers, with a lot of procedures and processes that made us probably one of the better police departments in the community. You know, I've seen our town become better with our police. I've seen the morale pick up. And I say probably a lot of the officers today weren't even there when Dan got hired. We have a very young group of people right now, very good officers. We have a very diverse force. We have about 12 or 13 women on our force doing a great job. But Dan, I know I speak for everybody in the Township Committee. Thank you for the great job you did. We're all grateful for it. The people of Union are grateful for the job that you've done to make our town more safe. And and you're a friend to me and you're a friend to the rest of the people. And I just want to thank you personally, and I wish you the best in your next journey in life. And I want to give you a hand for the great job you've done. Come on up, Dan. Come on up, Dan. Say a few words.
Thank you very much. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to allowing me the opportunity to serve this community. Coming from the city of Newark after 35, almost 36 years, it was one heck of a change coming here, I'll be perfectly honest with you. So the people here are, where the other place I was working, everything was take. And the first thing was, I believe it was Mayor Teresa, said to me, "What do you need?" He promised me everything but horses. He wouldn't give me a mounted squad. So that's another story. But again, I'm very proud of the work that the men and women of the police department have done. They were very easy to lead, I'll be perfectly honest with you. Once a couple things were taken care of from the prior, my prior boss or chief of police at the time. It's all good right now. I believe in good hands, but it is time for me to move on. It is time for new blood. My next job in life is grandpa, so
There you go.
that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. All right, thank you very much, and again, thank you.
Director Ziesler, stay right there. Don't leave. Since you're in the spotlight, I'm just going to read a little bit about your history, and because it is extensive. 1973, April, you began in another department. Was that
As a
correct?
police officer, September 11, 72, as a police
72.
cadet.
There you go.
So
And
it
you
would have been
started-
50 years this September.
And you started here January 1st, 2009, as our police commissioner said, 13 years. You were great. You were a liaison between the township and local municipal, county, state, and federal agencies. Under your leadership, you played a vital part, and I emphasize that word, vital, in revamping community police aspects and maintaining the department's commitment to serving union residents. You implemented a program within the Jobs in Blue, which helped to maximize departmental revenue through the usage of police vehicles for extra duty assignments. And Jobs in Blue, this helped ensure departmental commitment and dedication to providing quality services to contracted vendors when they came into town to do work, and to fund the purchase of police vehicles moving forward. That all helped. Your extensive education, and I think this is what sometimes people don't know about you, and I think they should, included attendance in the following institutions and programs: Harvard University 21st Century Leadership Program, Penn State Police Executive Development Program, Rutgers University Police Science Program, Dale Carnegie Institute Customized Police Training, NJSP Hostage Negotiation Training, NJSP Advanced Investigation Curriculum, NJSP Forensic Science Program, and NJSP Youth Gang Program. So you didn't just come in with just a small bag. You brought a wealth of information, and you continued that as you made our police department what it is today. So I know that every single resident in this town, I know everyone on this township committee thanks you. And now I want to give you a nice round of applause from all of us. You deserve it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
And in Joe Florio's words, go get him, Grandpa. Committeeman Florio, are you finished with your report? I'm sorry
Yes, I
that I
am.
interjected in that. I
No, that's
apologize.
good. No, what-
Thank
Good
you.
information.
Committeewoman Dulles Fort.
Thank you, Mayor. Dan, Director Ziesler, best of luck and congratulations to you in your retirement. You have been a consistent advocate for safety in our community, and for that, we truly appreciate you. From our senior report, from our senior department, on April 28th, dance classes will continue, so come out and learn how to do the merengue. Also, Older Americans Month is coming. And so the Golden Age Club has planned for a series of events for the month of May, and they include hot dogs and entertainment on May 6th, a flower cup arrangement on May 13th, and a cool program, Make Your Own Salad, on May 20th. Also, the Memorial Day Parade fundraiser will be held on May 14th at Hannah Caldwell, located on Commerce Avenue. Tickets are $30, and it will be featuring the Cameos. And for all of you, the Taste of Union is back. We're really excited about that. It's a wonderful community initiative and fundraiser. So please come out and join us on September 29th. I know it's a little earlier, but we're trying to get our participation up. And so it will be held September 29th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tickets are $25 in advance, and at the door, they are $30, and the event will be held at the Knights of Columbus. Please call 908-851-5290 for more information. And from our Recreation Department, the Union Recreation Department, in partnership with the Union Police Department and the Board of Education, will be hosting an adult comedy show on Saturday, May 7th at Union High School. The lineup features former NYPD officer turned comedian Mark DeMeo as the MC and 3 other great local comics. UPD's own DJ Danny T will be entertaining the audience in between sets with some great music. And additionally, Tricky Tray tickets will also be available for purchase by attendees for a chance to win some really great prizes. To that end, the Recreation Department invites everyone to come out for a series of laughs, which is really important during these days. Tickets are $20. All proceeds from this event will go towards the Union Police Department Explorers Program and the Union High School Senior Class of 2022. Tickets are available for purchase at the rec office or online. Please note that this is an adults-only event, and all attendees must be 18-year-old or older. Call 908-686-4200 for more information about how to get tickets. And finally, I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to wish my mom and all the mothers and grandmothers and female caretakers out there a very happy Mother's Day. And that concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Committeeman People?
Thank you, Mayor. Dan, it's not much I can say other than when you take your walk out, remember all the good things that you've done for this township and enjoy the time the way you want to do it. Thanks. I have a report here from the fire department, a brief report. The Union Fire Department responded to 258 calls for service this period with 100 medical calls. This was a busy period for our fire department. Some significant events during this period are a building fire involving machinery at Centros Uniforms, a fire at the Shaky Crab restaurant, multiple vehicle fires over this period. There are some preparedness tips for your home. Ensure you have an emergency, an emergency preparedness kit available. Practice your family's fire escape plan so that everyone knows what to do in case of an emergency. And properly store household chemicals and never mix cleaning agents. And that concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Deputy Mayor Cavadas?
Thank you, Mayor. The paving crews continue to work on repairing potholes and patching sections of road throughout the township. Since our last meeting, the road division has performed 352 pothole repairs, multiple crack filling repairs, 172 street sweepings. The ground crews continue to maintain our parks and township-owned properties on a daily basis. Since our last meeting, the ground crews have performed 12 leaf removal locations, 48 township park and property cleanings, and 125 branch locations. The sewer division continues to maintain catch basin, pump stations, and outfalls daily, performing repairs when necessary. Since our last meeting, the sewer division has performed 100 catch basin cleanings, 120 enzyme applications, 1 emergency call, 4 catch basin repairs. The shade tree division continues to maintain trees in parks, township properties, and in the township right-of-ways. Since our last meeting, tree crews have performed 17 removals, 8 trims, 13 stump grindings, 38 tree evaluations. Lastly, the Township of Union grass collection begins Thursday, April 14, 2022, and ends Friday, September 30, 2022. All concerns and inquiries regarding all Division of Public Works can be addressed by calling Public Works at 908-686-1922 or by using the Report of Concern feature on our Township website. Also, as a mom myself, I just want to wish all the moms out there, because we wear many hats, many capes. Sometimes I call myself super mom. I don't even know how I get half the things accomplished, but I want to wish all the moms out there and grandmas a very happy and relaxing Mother's Day. Take the time off for yourself, because you definitely deserve it. And of course, I saved the best for last. I didn't forget about you. I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, Director Zezer. I mean, I remember the first time you and I, you with open arms welcomed me in, taught me everything. I mean, we rode around the streets and you were telling me things and teaching me things, so I'm truly grateful for you. And most of all, I'm grateful for all the unselfishness act that you have given to us and given to our residents. I'm truly grateful from the bottom of my heart, so thank you. And you will be truly missed. And that concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. I'd like to begin my comments by congratulating some of our members at Union High School, the baton twirling ladies that competed in the NJTA State Championships. She's rooting next to me, huh?
My daughter.
This is Amanda, Gabrielle, and the seniors Favor and Darlicia. Congratulations. And I wish them good luck as they move on to the next championship, which is the USTA Championship. Also, congratulations to our Union High School track boys and girls varsity that competed at the Blue Devil Relays. Many of our athletes earned first, second, and third place, so congratulations to all there at the high school. If you haven't already done so, please license your dog and or cat at the clerk's office. Proof of rabies vaccination is required by state law. Vaccinations must be valid through November of the licensing year. Please note, licensing your pet is a state law. Any questions, you can call the clerk's office at 908-851-8501. Our Township Food Pantry is accepting donations of non-perishable food items such as peanut butter, jelly, powdered milk, tomato sauce, tuna, pastas. All donations can be dropped off at the Township Clerk's office Monday to Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Also, we recently launched our townwide bike share program. If you've seen them around, those orange, lovely bikes, they are cool. Featuring a fleet of 60 high-quality bikes stationed in 9 locations throughout town. Whether you're a visitor or a resident, you can utilize these, or just beginning, or somebody that's just a weekend warrior and wants to get out there. You'll be able to rent a bike by easily downloading the Colony app, that's a Koloni, either through Apple Store or Google Play, or by scanning the QR code that's found right on the bikes there. Grab a bike this week, and the weather's starting to look good. For more details on the bike share program, if you have questions, locations, or cost, visit uniontownship.com. We are just 11 days away from the annual Food Truck Fest and Inflatable Village on Saturday, May 7th from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Rapkin Park. There will be over 15 food trucks, so get that hunger going. Inflatables for children of all ages, game trailers with premium prizes, a mechanical bull, Committeeman Florio, live music featuring Garden State Radio, great band, a beer garden, and more. Entrance fee is only $5 cash per person. Children 5 and younger are free. If you want more details on this event, you can visit uniontownship.com. And we just celebrated Earth Day this past week, so come help keep Union clean and green at our upcoming annual Operation Clean Sweep and Waterway Cleanup on Saturday, May 14th at the Department of Public Works, which is 1 Swanstrom Place East, from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. For a quicker check-in the day of, pre-registration is highly recommended via our website, uniontownship.com. And as a reminder for all our students out there, this event does provide community service hours, so all of our students out there, this is a great time for you to come up, do your community hours, and do a service for your town. Also on May 14th is the Cameos Fundraiser in support of the 2022 Township of Union Veterans Alliance Memorial Day Parade. This event will take place at the Hannah Caldwell School located at 1120 Commerce Ave. Doors open at 2 p.m. The concert is from 3 to 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Tickets are only $30. For tickets, call Phyllis Manguso at 908-851-5290. And spring is in the air, and that means Union Farmers Market is not far off. So beginning on Thursday, June 2nd, it sounds far away, it's a little over a month away. This weekly market, held on Thursdays from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., rain or shine, features over 30 vendors and, of course, our farmer, Allstead Farms. Please note, though, that this year the market will be held at a new location in the parking lot located at 685 Liberty Avenue, across from Cozy Corner Deli and Caterers. For more market details, visit uniontwpfarmersmarket.com. And we ask that you, if you have not signed up for Code Red, that you signed up for our Code Red emergency and general notifications. You can do that online at uniontownship.com, or you can call 908-851-8500. These daily updates are also posted on Facebook at TWP Union, New Jersey. And that concludes my report. And I would now open up to the public. A reminder that there's a 5-minute rule, and anyone that wishes to speak, please state your name and address. Just come up to the microphone. State your name and address, sir.
I'm Walter Burkle. I reside at 194 Carolyn Road in Union. I own the property at 2501 Chilton Place in Union. Now, I see many of the streets in my area over there by Chilton have been redone. For example, curbs, aprons, and sidewalks were done on Crane Place, Glendale Road, Center Street, Allen Avenue on the far side of Liberty, Juliet Place, and Hart Place. Curbs and aprons were replaced at Hamilton Terrace, and curbs were done at Doris Avenue and Amber Street. I understand we're redoing Chilton Place, but I hear we're not doing anything with the curbs or any of the sidewalks. Now, particularly my piece of property is on the corner, and the salt trucks, that's where they start and where they end. They dump a ton of salt, which has eaten my apron and it has eaten my curb. So I guess I'd like to know, why aren't we doing Chilton Place like all the rest of the streets in my community? Just about every other street that I went up and down over there has had at least curbs done. Is there a reason why we're not doing any of this on Chilton Place?
I'm going to call up our engineer. Mr. Philip Hatterer will address that.
Hi.
I believe the explanation is this, that the street that this gentleman is referring to is part of the roads that are being resurfaced, that are being partially funded by ETG, Elizabethtown Gas. That would not include curb or sidewalk, strictly a resurfacing of the road. If there are particular issues related to curb or sidewalk, we can come back out and take a look to see if it would necessitate any improvements. But basically, that's the explanation. On roads that are being partially funded by ETG, we're strictly doing a road resurfacing. It's basically a mill and overlay. We don't go beyond the road itself, meaning the curb, sidewalk, and aprons. So that's basically the explanation.
Mr. Burkhart, we can assure you, I can assure you, we will take a second look at it and see what we can do.
And your road again is what now?
Chilton Place.
Chilton Place, okay.
Now, my house is 2501. Also, when they redo it, or even if I have to redo it, it's very steep because it's a very short apron. And what I want to do is what you've done on Bushnell Street, where I actually grew up. But they, as the sidewalks came along, in order to make the aprons so that the newer cars don't bottom out, they allowed the sidewalks to dip and then come back up again. And I would like to do what they did on Bushnell Street when I replaced the sidewalk on my Chilton Place house.
We're going to have the engineering staff look at that and see what they suggest. We let
This
the
is my
professionals.
Okay.
Okay, we will go out. You could give us a call, let's say by Friday. You can give me a call,
Okay.
and I could let you know what we found.
Okay, I'll do
Okay.
that. In fact, if you give me a call, I'm retired, I can come over there when you're over there.
Okay, all right.
Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
We'll make a date.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Burkhart.
All right, thank you.
Anyone else wishing to speak? Seeing none, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Happy retirement.